Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. Behind me, I got a 2003 Honda Accord with a 2.3 engine, and today, 2.4 engine. And today I am going to show you how to replace the spark plugs and ignition coils. And this is to fix a misfire on a previous video we did. Alright, coming up on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, you remember the last video. We had a bad coil. Check this out. Customer went to AutoZone, got the 4-pack ignition coils. We're good to go. Also, remember we checked number 4 spark plug, and that thing took us like 5 minutes to take out. So I said, listen, we might as well take those out, put some anti-seize on them, so might as well at the same time get some spark plugs. So the customer, yeah, that's just a box. Pretty. All right, so we're gonna put this to the side. Let's get some tools and get these out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, the first thing we do is remove this cover right here. This cover is held on by 4 10mm nuts, castle nuts, top nuts, whatever they want to call them. I don't know. So what I got is,
it don't look like a castle nut.
A 10-inch 3/8 drive extension, 3/8 drive ratchet, and my 10mm deep socket, 3/8 drive. And what you're gonna do is take all 4 of those off. Let's take those off, set them to the side, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I took the 2 nuts off here. Now these are actually bolts. On this side, when you pull them off, nothing wrong. You didn't break nothing. They're just gonna come out there like that. Once you get them off, take this cover off, and bam, there's your coils. Yeah, buddy. All right, now let's put this to the side, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, the same setup. Now what you have is 4 bolts holding down the coils. Take notice that 2 of these is studs. On cylinder number 2 and cylinder number 4, you're gonna have the studs, and on cylinders 1 and 3, you're just gonna have the regular bolts. So you're gonna go in there, and you gotta use a deep on this one, so I can go down there and grab that. All right, let's get all 4 out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are looking good. Check that out. Look at those bolts out of them coils. All right, the next thing you wanna do is wiggle your coil just a little bit. Pick it up. Don't snatch it up, because you're gonna mess up the wiring harness right here. Now, to unplug these coils, what you gotta do is you got a little tab right here. Push that tab into the connector, like that, and you notice this ain't gonna come up, and pull back. Let it down, pull the coil up. All right, let's get the other 3 out and show you one more time. Pick it up, squeeze the tab in there, unplug it, take it up. All right, let's get the other 2, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, the next thing you're gonna need is a deep 5/8 or 16mm socket, 3/8 drive. Got my 10-inch 3/8 drive extension and my 3/8 drive ratchet. And you want to put it down there until it locks onto the spark plug. And then you want to loosen those up. Now, this is the problem we had last time. Right now, look at this, guys. This spark plug is coming out tight. If you keep on going, you take a chance of stripping that spark plug into the cylinder head. Now this is the part I'm kind of upset about, because NGK says do not use anti-seize on their spark plugs. You don't use anti-seize, this is exactly what's going to happen. Now, even though on the newer plugs it's supposed to be made, I think hopefully those are made different, but who's going to read it? All right, who's going to read it and put it down? And I, even with the other ones, still put anti-seize up there. NJK is not going to cover your cylinder head being stripped out. Write them and ask them. Say, listen, if I don't put anti-seize on it, I put these spark plugs in, and in 50,000 miles, I got to change the plugs and just strip out. Are you going to cover my engine? They're going to say, heck no. Matter of fact, they're not even going to write you back. So, you got to loosen it up till it stops. Then you got to go back tightening again. Then loosen it up again. Then tighten it again. You got to keep on doing this process. You hear that? That thing is tight in there. That corrosion. And this one's starting to come out. You got to keep on going back and forth until that spark plug can freely come out. And what I'm going to do is show you what I'm talking about on these spark plugs. Dang it, look at that, got tight again. Gotta go back again. And I gotta go through this with each and every one of them. Now in the last episode, I did the first one, so that one's gonna be good to go. All right, now I'm using a deep socket. Now a deep socket, 5/8. Now you can get a spark plug socket, or they do make spark plug sockets that's magnetic, so when you do it, it'll stay right with the spark plug. But I ain't got it, so I can't use it. What I'm gonna do is taking about a 12-inch 3/8 drive hose, reach down there, grab onto the spark plug and pick it up. And look at it, look at all that rust and look at all that corrosion right there. That will seize up right there against that cylinder head, because the cylinder head is aluminum and it would mess up. And these are the NGK plugs. See that? So that's bull. Always use anti-seize on your plugs or you're gonna strip that cylinder head out. So now I gotta sit here and mess around and take me a while and do the other two. Let's get those other two out. Oh, and that one. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, check it out. We got the spark plugs. The customer just came back with the anti-seize. Now, AutoZone, usually, they throw it in the box whether you want it or not. They'll give it to you. But she had to go back and get some. So what we're gonna do, it's starting to rain a little bit here. Let me get one of them out. And what you gotta do, guys, is just take a little bit, squeeze it onto the threads, just like that. Take your finger on a glove
Or Q-tip.
or Q-tip and just turn it around just like that. All right? Then take your same 3/8 hose, put the hose up there like this, lower it down into the cylinder, and you want to turn it by hand and make sure it grabs a couple of threads. Don't use your ratchet, because if you use your ratchet and put down there, there's a good chance you can cross thread it, and you don't want to do that. So that plug should go down there by hand with no problem. Great. Pull it up. That's it. Let's get the other three done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got all the spark plugs in. Now we're gonna tighten them up. Now tighten up your plugs. Ooh, look how nice and smooth that goes down. Go down till the spark plug stops, and then a little bit more. That's it. Let's do one more. Tighten it down till it stops. A little bit more. That's it. All right, let's get the other two done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, all the spark plugs are in. It was just pouring rain out here. The next thing we do, we got our 4-pack of ignition coils. Let's open this up. Yeah, boy, look at those coils. Let's pull out one. Doesn't matter which cylinder you put them in, they all are the same. So, what you're gonna do, oh, these look nice. Take an ignition coil, go down into the cylinder, and remember, your plug is over here, so make sure it's facing to the plug that it's supposed to go to. Go down, don't drop it down all the way. This is a good time to plug your coil up, and you want to push until you hear a click. Whoops. Right there, done. Push that coil down. That one is done. Let's do that one more time. Show you with another coil. Go down to the cylinder. In the cylinder, connect the connector. Push it in. Clicks. Push that coil down. Great. Perfect. This is coming out great. Look at those coils. All right, let's do our last two, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, our coils are down. This job is coming out great. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is put our bolts, nuts and bolts in. Now, remember, The regular nuts go to cylinder 1, and what you got to do is just move that coil around back and forth till that lines up. Turn the screw in by a couple hands by threads, a couple threads by hand, so you know you don't cross thread that when you go to tighten it up. Okay, and cylinder number 3 has the other one, and 2 and 4 has the bolts with the studs on the end of it. That's going to hold down that cover. Now, when you're tightening up these bolts, do not go crazy. The coil is already down. I mean, the coil is not going to pop up. You don't have to worry about that. So, when you tighten these up, and I'm going to use my 10mm deep with my 10-inch 3/8 drive extension and my 3/8 drive ratchet. And let me show you how we're going to tighten these up. What you're going to do, just turn till it stops, and just a little bit more. That's it. Do not over tighten it, because you over tighten it, you will strip them bolts out into that valve cover. All right, so we're going to do one more time. Turn it down till it stops. A little bit more. That's it. All right, let's get the other 2 done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, last but not least, the coup de grace, the cover. Set that cover on. And you got the 2 studs right there from cylinders 2 and 4. Just make sure it sets up there. Perfect. Now you got your 2 nuts and 2 bolts. The bolts, as before, just like I said, one goes here. Start that off by a couple threads by hand so we don't cross thread that when we tighten it up. The other one goes here. And then the 2 nuts go right there. Now, I should not have to tell you guys, do not have to really tighten up on these things. That's all they're doing, is holding this plastic cover on. Same thing. Turn till it stops. A little bit more. That's it. Again. Turn till it stops. A little bit more. That's it. All right, let's get the last 2 done, and we'll be right back.
You're going.
Oh, you didn't tell me we was going.
You said you were ready. I started.
Guys, check out those Timberland Pros. Yeah, boy, look at those Timberland. Bless you, Sevi.
Thank you.
Bless you, Sevi.
Thank you.
Check out those Timberland Pros, the steel toe. These things are comfortable, man. They're $106, but these things are great, man. I like these. And plus, it got the little blue in it to match my shirt. Y'all guys, like, I didn't come here for a fashion show. Came to fix the car. All right, just get out. Let's start the car up. All right, now, if you're looking at this video from part 1 or just the other video, you know this thing, which was incredible, this thing was started misfiring while it was at idle. But once we put it in gear, then you really felt that. Wait a minute, that misfire is still there. Dang it!
It's not.
No, misfire is gone, guys. This thing is perfect. And also, another little trick you can do: put your emergency brakes on. Hold 1 foot on the brake while it's in drive, and just hold the gas on just a little bit. If that coil is bad, that coil will start breaking up right now. All right, but this job came out great. Let's put it back in park, take our emergency brakes off, shut the car off. This job is done. We'll be right back.
All right, so today we had a 2003 Honda Accord with a 2.4 engine, and we showed you how to replace the spark plugs and the coils. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.